livestock sector is a vital component of Nigeria's economy, providing livelihoods for millions and contributing significantly to the nation's GDP. However, the industry faces numerous challenges, including climate change, disease outbreaks, and inefficient production system. In response to these challenges, the National Livestock Transformation Dialogue brought together stakeholders from government, industry, and academia to discuss innovations and strategies for transforming the livestock sector, with the theme advancing institutional knowledge transfer in Nigeria's livestock sector towards sustainable development and resilience. The dialogue focuses on key areas such as sustainable production practices, disease control, and market access. Join us as we explore the launch of the Abyss Livestock Academy, a pioneering initiative aimed at building capacity and promoting best practices in livestock production through expert insights, examining the potential of this academy to drive positive change in Nigeria's livestock industry and improve the lives of livestock farmers and producers. Thanks for joining us on Nigeria Today. I am your carrier, Clinton. Now with me in the studio to discuss the National Transformation Dialogue is Nelson Usman. He is the chairman and CEO, Abyss Group. It's a pleasure to have you on Nigeria Today.
Thank you.
Now, also with us for this conversation is Dr. Adetunji Jolaosho. He's a livestock consultant. You're welcome to Nigeria Today.
Thank you.
So I will start with you, Dr. Jolaosho. Talk to us. Today we had the National Transformation Dialogue. Tell us what's the aim of this dialogue, and what, of course, just tell us about it, and how does it aim to address the challenges that is the livestock industry is facing today in Nigeria?
Yeah, well, if there's a problem and you do not dialogue about it, then it stays there. So the dialogue we're talking about is to look at the problems. Where have we gotten to? Where are we coming from? Where should we be going? Where does it look like we are going? So that we'll be able to retrace our steps. Thank God, the present Ministry of Livestock Development is a big deal for the animal, the livestock value chain in Nigeria. The ministry is quite encouraging a lot of things. National dialogue, we talk about the problems. What do we do?
Now, Nelson, tell us, of course, today we had a dialogue, transformation dialogue, and of course, a lot of challenges. The livestock industry is facing quite a lot of challenges today in Nigeria. Can you tell us some of what it used to be, or some of these challenges that we need to, address?
Thank you. Thank you, viewers. Let me start by saying or explaining the words dialogue. We already know dialogue is where we come together, we discuss on issues and how to solve issues and what is the way forward. Now, in the industry today, if you look at the major challenges we have, education was the first key, and also technology. Because today, what drives the economy of the world today, there are two things: technology and food. If you didn't get this thing right, then you are nowhere. So the dialogue or the discussion we had today, and we are looking forward to continue with the discussion, is how to educate people about this livestock. What is the way forward? How do we do to prevent from various types of disease that we have in this livestock aspect, of which the knowledge was not there or people were not educated about it? So the academy would teach people, would tell people what is what to do and how to do it, and also how to make it to be as a model or take it as a business. Because maybe we are just doing this thing it's just like a traditional something, but in livestock it's a big business. That era has passed.
Okay, now Dr. Jalasha, when we oftentimes when we talk about livestock, we restrict it to cows and probably goats. So tell us, when we say livestock, what exactly are we looking at?
We're looking at the animals that we normally eat. Livestock, we keep them and get some of our feed from it. Meat, basically. Milk, eggs, flesh of all sorts, different meat have different names and so on. So they come together to form what we call livestock.
I also understand that fish is also part of livestock.
Yeah, well, you see, that is always going to be debatable. Some people believe it is, some don't. But, for me, I will sit on the fence on that.
Now, Nelson, talk to us about the launch of the Abyss Academy. What is the mission of the Abyss Academy? And of course, what exactly are we looking at?
Okay. The mission and vision of Academy, or Abyss in general, one is to change the narratives of how to handle livestock in Nigeria. It's very key and critical.
When you say the narrative,
Yes.
What exactly do we have now and what do we want to change it to?
Okay, let me give you an example. If you are a beef consumer, or if you consume beef, and if you go outside there to the local butchers where they slaughter these animals, I think you will change your mind. So, and that's why we are creating the academy. It's not as if we are sending them out of business, but we want them to do it in a proper way, and we want them to, we make it standard. It's not that you must go to school before you have knowledge about handling these animals. No, we can teach you in a way that you understand. Thank God the consultant is here. We are going to teach the 3 languages plus English, making 5. So that for those people that doesn't speak English, we will teach them in Yoruba or Hausa or Igbo, because we want them to be part of it. The business is for everybody.
Which is the 4th one now? You said plus English 5.
No. I say 3 language plus English
4.
4.
Okay, I wanted to get
okay,
to
5 plus full day. That's the flag.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we get it. So 4 languages plus English 5.
Okay. So now when you look at the academy is basically going to teach people from the slaughtering, from the rearing, from the grazing, so that we have problem solved concerning these herders and farmers. Because let me give you a short example. Like the facility we have in Lagos now, if you ask the butchers, they always come to us because of the type of animal that we give them, or the type of beef that we give them. Why? Because these cattle, we kept them in one place, we feed them properly before we take it for slaughter. So the meat is even more tender than the ordinary grazing animals there in the bush. So now, we will teach them, even from the beef that they are selling. Some of them, they don't know the value of what they are doing. Because in that animal you are seeing, like especially like the cow, you have different types of beef that has different meaning, different work, and different quality. So you sell it. If you are selling the other one like 1 naira, you sell the other one like 2 naira. So, but they sell everything as beef. So we have to teach them what are they going to do, or what did they give as a farmer to their animal to get certain weight in a short period of time. People that do milking, which kind of food are they supposed to give to their female cows so that they will get certain quantity of milk in every day. Maybe if you are getting 2 liters, by the time we teach you, you may get 4 liters to 5 liters, we go up to 30 liters.
I hope the academy will not make the meat more expensive, because I just heard you say there are some kind of prices, 1 naira or 2 naira, because I'm interested in that part.
Fantastic question. You see, what makes the beef expensive is not the academy, sometimes is the logistic. How do you expect me to carry a live cow from Adamawa to Lagos? I spend like 2 million naira for truck. There are other expenses on the way. Then you now start charging the facility charges for slaughtering, because you pay salary too. You are creating all those things. Combined, that's what makes the meat expensive. But today, when we have a designated area like the facility, we can process the meat there. Then we take it to any part of the world. We take it to any part of the country, even West Africa. So now, instead, let me give you an example. If you process a processed cow of 2 trailers, 1 trailer can carry it. So if you have to pay 4 million for this trailer, you are paying only 2 million. And you will not encounter with other people that stop you on the road collecting this money, collecting that money, because what they think, okay, is beef inside, and that's all, not live cow. So those are other things that make our meat cheaper than anybody. Yes.
Okay. Okay, this conversation will continue shortly, but we'll go on a break right now.
Implementation of the ruling is also dependent on another aspect or another arm of government.
Nowhere in the world will allow, under digital economy, for banks not to be dispensing domestic currency in that economy.
What will make this one different? We want to know what they do as occupation. All of these are attributes that our questions have been designed to investigate.
In a few days to come, you see that we are all around their own crannies and everywhere in Nigeria, telling people to cooperate.
Welcome to Nigeria Today. Welcome back. This is still Nigeria Today, and we're looking at the National Transformation Dialogue. And I have 2 gentlemen here in the studio for this conversation. Now, Dr. Jola Osho, of course, Nelson here has told us about the Abisa Academy. Now, tell us, like he keep mentioning, the consultant is here. The consultant is here. So tell us, how does this academy aim to transform the livestock industry into, what we, something better than what we have today?
Yeah, well, I and my team are very happy to be consultants to this project. Today, the Minister of Federal Livestock Department was with us for about 4 hours for the launching of ABIS Livestock Academy. For the minister to be there for that long, and that's other dignitaries, that we were something really serious. A milestone happened today, courtesy of ABIS Livestock Academy Chairman Ambassador Nelson here. Now, you see, the problems, one of the major problems we have with the livestock industry in terms of public health and economy is lack of education, lack of knowledge. I mean, I served as a meat inspector in Britain for over 20 years. Nelson, for instance, did not go to school. He's a butcher. But you tell him, if you do this, you will catch salmonellosis. You will stew. This can even kill you. And he would avoid them, and that makes his job better for everybody. Here, Musa, who is now a butcher in, let's say, in Karo here or something, it is because his father was a butcher, probably even a what you call Serkin power, or just ordinary butcher. Then they keep on passing it on, and so on. They know where the joints are and so on, but they don't know much. They're not aware of the difference between salmonella or this, that, and so on and so forth. They don't even know what to do to avoid them. Now, an academy is up here now that will be training, like he said, in various, the curriculum which we are developing will come in various languages. And even the minister is so happy about that today, you know, and then we'll do a critique of the curriculum to make sure that organizations like such as Standard Organization, all the government departments will come and will come up with something, English, Hausa, and then the courses, there are 5-day courses, 6-day courses, even 6 months, depending on even part-time and so on and so forth. Nigeria loses too much money from what we could have been getting if we were doing things right. The other time, the minister for Saudi Arabia, Greek, came, I think that was May last year, 200,000 metric tons of meat, Nigerian meat. But nobody can, Nigerian meat as at now is not exportable because we are not meeting the rules of the ISO, SMI, you know, we are not keeping to hazard principles. There's the Codex Alimentarius of the United Nations. We're not doing all that. And because of that, the meat cannot officially enter even Saudi Arabia or anywhere. There are D8 countries, they want Nigeria. And so what we're trying to do at ABIS Livestock Academy is to teach people how to do things, teach people how to do business, teach people what to do to export, teach people what to do to give people better meat. These trainings will come with equipment. It will be audiovisual. When we teach you, it's not going to be writing only. You see films. We would go to sites. We would do training on sites. So it is a package which, you know, Nigeria, I think, should be proud of that happened today.
Okay. Now, Nelson, I know part of the conversation, of course, the National Livestock Transformation Plan also was mentioned, and it's been on between 2019 to 2028. We still have like about 3 years to the, will I say, the expiration of the plan. So how far? Of course, it continues. Yes, so how far have we gone in executing this plan?
Yeah, first, in executing this plan, I would say, let me appreciate the present administration for taking that bold, because it is not easy. And also, I thank the minister for what he's doing and getting the right person like him there. Now, if you look at what we are doing now, that's why the academy is coming up. One, we cannot leave everything to the hands of government, because business people has to come in. Because business people will do it better. Because you are working in order to make your money. So you will not like that thing to drill away. So that's why government is partnering with us. Government is supporting us on any aspect that they can do in order to move this thing. Because I'm telling you, the economy, the economy that this livestock would generate is even more than the oil that we are disturbing ourselves on it. The examples are there. Brazil is there, Holland is there, Denmark is there. I have been to all these places. They don't have much. This thing is livestock. Imagine a country like us with the population of 250 million, with the kind of mass land that we have, but we don't take advantage of it. And what is economy? It's people. Because today, in the livestock, that's why I tell you, the only two things that drive the economy today is food and technology. Whether you have money, you don't have money, you must eat. Then if you didn't grow, how do you eat? Look at where we find ourselves today, crisis of food. And we have everything there at our doorstep, but we didn't take the advantage. So we thank the administration for coming in, and we are there to push it out. And that's why we bring the academy to teach people, to tell people how to do this thing, because knowledge is power. If you don't know how to do it, you cannot do it. But if you know how to do it, you do it even better. So now we teach people, when you take A plus A, you get AB or you get B. That's what we teach them. Today, if you have one cattle, herds cattle, we can teach you how to multiply it. We can teach you how to even do it better. People that grow chicken, do you know the quantity of chicken that consume in this Abuja? But Abuja doesn't produce it. Look at the whole land that we have. This academy will teach people these are the types of vaccine, or these are the way you handle this animal, this how you take care of them. Then when you finish, we take it off from you. You don't need to go and look for market. The primary purpose of what we are doing, we create the market, we have the market, then we teach you how to produce, because we cannot do it all. But when we push you, you do it, we take it from you. And we make life easy. Everybody is making money. Just you are sitting here, tomorrow you retire. What do you think next is where are you going? But with this livestock, you are inside your house, you can start with 2, 10, 20 chicken. Before you know,
I don't even have
you
to
do
wait till
1,000.
I retire. I'm not waiting till I retire.
No, because of time constraint.
Yeah.
Because you are always here on TV. Tomorrow you are there. You don't have time of your own. But by the time you retire, you have full time of your own. What do? You can easily depend on the livestock production, and that's all.
Okay, Dr. Ojola Osho, Nelson mentioned a very important point. He said we have, we have lands, in the country, but we don't take advantage of these lands. Talking about the livestock industry, citing an example of some other countries outside there. No, you've worked outside the country. How can we maximize the potential of this industry?
Yeah, but you're talking about land.
No, we're talking about the livestock. You said we have a lot of land,
Yeah, we
and
have
of course
a
we
lot
can
of
use
land.
it to grow the livestock, right?
Yes, we have a lot of land. We have a lot of animals, but I'll tell you, a lot of ruminants that are being consumed in Nigeria are coming from outside countries, Niger, Chad, Cameroon, and so on.
So why can't we produce our own?
This is the things that we need to transform now. Hence the transformation that is going on. We keep on talking about the present minister. He understands the industry so much that, a lot is in the pipeline, One of the things we'll be doing in the institution, I led an ECOWAS project, Gombe, Bauchi, and Edo. Then we had to approach banks. This man is using this rickety car to transport meat, and he puts the money in your bank. Why can't you give him money on loan to buy another one? And everywhere we went, it was the same story. Nobody will give you a loan if you don't have a feasibility report or a cash flow analysis that will show that if he gives you the money, you are going to do the right thing with it. So they don't do feasibility. This is one of the things we'll be doing in the academy.
Okay.
We'll even produce templates of feasibility report and cash flow analysis, show you what it, and open up so that there will even be a better financial flow. And then when financial flow improves, production will improve. Like Ambassador Nelson was saying, when you retire now, and then you start doing chicken and so on and so forth, more chicken for people to eat.
And I said I will not wait till I retire.
I would encourage you on that. So, the institute is, the academy is packaged for a lot of things.
Okay, just 20 seconds. And so what is the criteria for somebody to get admission into this academy?
Yeah, we'll roll out the criteria.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because first you have to get the curriculum right before you roll out the criteria. So we are not just like apprentices on the road.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
So
that
do that
makes
very
sense.
soon. And you see it on our website.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Nelson Usman, Chairman, CEO, EBIS Group. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
And also Dr. Adetunji Jola Osho, Livestock Consultant. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your expertise with us.
You're welcome.
And thank you for being part of the program. I'm your carrier, Clinton. Goodbye.